What's going on, everybody, and welcome to episode 4 of Inside THC. On this episode, we're going to be filming another music video. This one's Faith. If you know that song, it's with me and Bryce, so if you've seen another one of my videos, you know how the Inside THCs work with the behind the scenes. So basically, you're just going to be seeing our process for how we film music videos, how we go through that process, and I'm going to show you the different steps that we took in editing after the fact, so you're going to see some of the portions of the final music video in this video. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Let's go. What's going on, guys? I'm going to show you the Faith song beat breakdown, so let's get right into it. The biggest part of this song is this sound right here, so let me play that sound for you. You probably can't hear it very well if you don't have headphones on. It's essentially a very deep rumbling that I made using a well, actually my friend made it, but it's just like a bunch of 808s and like things on top of each other. And it sounded really weird and it was just kind of funny, but I actually went and then turned that into a loop, which you can hear that here. So it just kind of like cuts over and over. It's just like, you know, it plays and then it cuts and then it plays and it cuts. And it's just a loop, and if I were to turn on this, it sounds like this. So you can see it's on beat. I obviously made that on beat. And the BPM is super high, the tempo's high. Okay, so then this is the first pattern for one of the loops for the drums. I'm obviously using very interesting sounds, different sounds for sure. Here's the second drum pattern, which is just a simple hi-hat, which is used probably a few times in the beat. It's actually only used one time in the whole beat, that drum pattern. And then here's one that speeds up a bit. I mean, it's just literally one thing. Here's a pattern that's used somewhat frequently throughout the beat, just kind of replacing it, adding a little bit more vibrancy to the beat. I got those from kind of some experimental drum kits, I think, and I think some of them are reversed and things like that, so there's a lot of that going on. This song, we really just wanted to make something out there, and I remember when we were making it, we were going through a lot of my beats, and I just kind of pulled this one up and I was like jokingly saying, like, you want to rap on this one? Just like, let's just go crazy, you know? I mean, it's just a very out there beat. I mean, it has no 808. Essentially, the actual loop for the song is the bass, which is just this loud booming noise. And then you just have some drums on top of it, and that's it. That's the entirety of the beat. I've obviously layered some of my voice into it, which you could hear if I play this right here. So you can hear like my voice is playing. We kind of, you know, turn that into a part of the beat in the beginning. And if we go down here, you can see there's a lot of different envelopes. It's an automation clip, if you know what that is, if you've used FL Studio. And I'm changing a lot of things using automation clips. So all of these automation clips right here are different things that I'm changing in the beat. So for example, I have picture, which is on, which is like our auto-tune. I have delay. I have gross beat, which I turn on just for an effect on a vocal, and then I have our EQ, which kind of fades in, and then I don't do anything else with it. And then all of this paired together, obviously you probably want to hear what that sounds like, so I'm going to play that for you right now. And that's basically the entirety of the beat, guys. So after this, you guys are going to watch a music video breakdown, and I hope you enjoy that, because there was a lot of editing going into that, and there's obviously a lot of editing going into all of these music videos, if you could tell. So thanks for watching all of these videos. I appreciate it. Hey guys, and welcome to the music video analysis and breakdown. So I'm going to be showing you guys how I edited everything. First, going to be looking at this intro right here where this text comes from behind the window, and basically how I did that was I did a mask of the window and then I just keyframed the text into the frame. The next thing we're going to be looking at here is this transition that I got off the internet using a green screen, and then it keyframes up into a castle window. So I did that just by using keyframing, and I got the castle online, and now I masked the window, and you can see we're going through the window here, so it's right through the window. We keyframe that, and you can see I keyframed just about everything in here, including the person at the bottom left, which is Bryce. Alright, this next scene right here, we've got these three dogs going up and down, and basically I made those in a program. I made those dogs put like little leashes on them, and it's just keyframing. So we're going to go in here. I'm going to show you guys what I'm actually doing in Final Cut. I'm taking the transform and I'm going to keyframe it. I'm going to add a keyframe, and every frame that goes by, or however like the period of time that I want it to move, I'm going to place a keyframe at the first position and then place a keyframe at the last position in order for it to move. So each one of those dogs is keyframed to go up and down. And the background, obviously, I got that off the internet. I didn't take that picture or anything like that, but you can see I just did the keyframe and it works. So that's basically what a keyframe is. This next part here is a keyframe of the crop on the right side. So it's two different shots, one close up, one pretty far away. And what's cool about this is that it seems as if the other one disappears and more frame is added. And then there we go. We have two separate objects that come in. It's a book and a pencil, so those are all keyframed. Everything is keyframed, honestly. You know, keyframing is the major thing that you got to learn when editing, and I hope that this is giving you guys some insight on what I'm doing here. So basically, if you want to know how to like the basics of keyframing, you could look that up. And then right there, that's a crop mask, and it goes in through the brick, as you can see. So I did a mask of the brick. It's not a crop mask; it's just a mask. Of the brick. I put like the little markers around the brick, and we're going through the brick here. As you can see, we're going through the brick, and then I just put a transition, like I think it's a black hole transition on Final Cut after that. Alright, so here's our next thing that we're going to analyze here. I think this part's pretty cool. We have a full mask of me rapping behind a microphone at a studio, so you can see my hand and the microphone is in the mask, and it's actually moving. I'm moving. This is not a stationary clip. We go through that, and there's two separate clips behind that mask. One of me walking, and then the next clip that it goes into, and that's just keyframed over and placed to the center after it was, it was to the side. And this is a cool little transition. Obviously, I was looking into the camera, and then I turned my head. This right here is a type of crop. It's a circular crop, and I just keyframed the size of it, the scale of it, going from really big at the beginning, and then I made it go small, and I had a clip behind that original clip, which was of a house, and there was words beneath that clip, so when the circle, the oval, got smaller, you could see the words, and then we just got a little transition there right into me holding the shirt. It's really smooth. This music video has heavy edits, lots of keyframes, and here's some more keyframing using masks. So I masked the window so it looks like it's coming from behind the window, like as if the text is outside, when really I'm just doing a crop, and it's really that simple. As you can see here, that's just a simple keyframe, bringing that down. Another super keyframe, you can see it comes into frame quickly, and that's just taking one part and when it's outside the clip and then bringing it in using the transform tool. And then for the rest of the music video is kind of a choreographed fight scene. That's two of my friends, and that's about it, guys. So hope you guys like this episode. Thanks for watching.